My name is Jessica Elias. I'm a lecturer in criminology at Manchester Metropolitan University. My research area is digital zemiology. I'm investigating the intersection of digitalisation and harm production in the digital context. So Addy and I met through the Digital Society Research Group at MMU, and we immediately found that our research interests overlap quite heavily in terms of recognising the harms prevalent from digital devices, going against the general digital good narrative that we tend to find within business, innovation and engineering. So the event came together because what we found through our conversations and our joint interests was that there's not a lot of literature out there about what the harms of digital devices and the digital context are. So we essentially wanted to create a discussion with like-minded academics about their research into the area, and then provide basically a creative space through which attendees could also articulate and conceptualize their own understandings of digital harm, how they perceive it, how they experience it, and therefore have the theoretical perspectives followed by the lived experiences.
My name is Avi Buckley. I'm an associate professor of criminology at the University of Southampton, and my work is on social harm, zemiology, and environmental harm. So today we talked about a wide variety of harms that are related to digital spaces, and every single presentation in different ways described how the digital domain is not quite as simple or straightforward as we may think or we may wish to think to begin with.
My name is Dr. Addy Kunzman. I'm a reader in digital politics here at Manchester Metropolitan, and having worked for so many years on how the digital is damaging, as well as kind of looking at how there is more and more digitization and less a possibility of opting out of it or leaving it or not being digital. How do we start thinking where do we go next? And therefore also the reason we're doing a creative component is to take this thinking further beyond just a conversation. So we spent this morning conceptualizing digital harms, and then we're spending this afternoon being more creative, because we also believe that in addition to kind of just having high-level theory, you also need a different, I would say, alternative ways of exploring these questions. So we're making art, doing collages, doing zines, to start thinking about what is it actually, how can we resist it and how we can undo it.
A day like today was absolutely brilliant because it brought people working in this area but have not worked previously together. And it was really refreshing to actually have these different approaches, even though we all do work around kind of digital spaces. So I think that's really refreshing, that's really interesting, and we need more of that.